Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
Here's a guy that qualifies as one of the best defensive midfielders to ever play the game.
Patrick Vieira, the pillar of strength.
Yeah, aggression, hard tackling, they're the foundations of his game, but he can turn defence into attack very quickly and show his terrific athleticism and real power.
Lahm.
And here's Nedved.
And he was alert to it.
Seedorf. Now Hoeneß.
Lahm.
Matthäus.
Well, the less said about that pass, the better. It has been a rather gentle affair so far.
And here's Mbappe. Nedved.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he?
Shot, surely! Well, we expected better, and so did he. That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Botafogo clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals.
Eto'o in the hunt and looking threatening.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Oh, well measured. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
And here's Ibrahimovic.
Lazio look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
And this is Eto'o. And it's Lahm. He is just caressing the ball. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be.
Now it's Roberto Carlos. Seedorf cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
And this is Eto'o. He's got away.
Seedorf.
Roberto Carlos. Ibrahimovic. Mateus.
And it's Eto'o. Araujo wins the duel this time.
Botafogo
Finding their passes.
Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Seedorf did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Neither side giving way. It has been tight. Chance for a shot! Goal! Botafogo!
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Botafogo have taken the lead.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
They've switched it over to the other side.
Roberto Carlos
Is looking to influence the game from out wide. Driving on and making good progress.
Botafogo,
Leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here.
and the score is 1-0. And here's Ibrahimovic.
That is lovely. And there's the end of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Reflections on the first half?
Haven't played that badly. Getting caught again on the counter-attack is unlikely. They're switched on to that and still very much in this game.
Botafogo
Happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Botafogo carrying a one-goal lead.
Nice looking ball. Ibrahimovic gets flagged offside. Looking for a runner. Neatly clipped into space. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Can he get on the end of this? And this is Eto'o. Played out towards the right wing. Lovely feet. Mateus. Mateus! Vieira. Mateus. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Roberto Carlos. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Mateus. Lahm.
This is the time you need that pace.
And he's managed to get free. Mbappe is onto this. And the shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Lahm with the short one. Another corner. Any better luck this time round? Corner number 2 then. Seedorf! He's missed, but not by that far. So, third corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter. It's a pretty loose pass. Vieira goes steaming forward. Ibrahimovic looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get it.
Takes a shot! Nedved can so cleverly bypass the press. Oh, lovely feet, he is such a good mover. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Peter, they're leaving nobody guessing now. This is a decisive attempt to go further in front. Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Passing is crisp and sharp. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Vieira. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Mateus. And it's Lahm. Now there's a fine ball. And a shot! Oh, taken with style! Lazio back on level terms. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get press from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Substituição no time do Botafogo. Camisa 17. Camisa
So,
20.
time for changes on
Camisa
both sides,
19.
actually.
Camisa
Lazio
22.
grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Camisa 14. Substituição em andamento.
Botafogo perhaps contemplating their next change here. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nicely weighted ball. Azar. Hullet. 75 minutes played. Oh, it's Bale! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
Teremos uma substituição.
Corner number 4 coming up here. Platini gets it clear. Rodri.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Pass somewhat off target. Driving forward. Gullit can be a real threat inside the box. He's found a way through. Araujo tries to clear. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch.
Goes for a shot! It's hit the upright. Yes, he's done it! And that may just do it! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Botafogo take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
Lazio looking to pass their way through. Bale, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Nesta spots it and intercepts. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
So what can they make of this? Can he get onto this? That has been cut short. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, that's superb. He's played it back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Vieira. That's good running with the ball. That's really well manoeuvred. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that will be it. Botafogo proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a battle. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it.
The action has already started.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him. Here's a guy that qualifies as one of the best defensive midfielders to ever play the game.
Patrick Vieira, the pillar of strength.
Yeah, aggression, hard tackling, they're the foundations of his game. But he can turn defence into attack very quickly and show his terrific athleticism and real power. Ibrahimovic really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Lahm delivers. Maldini gets it away. Oh, this is a great position. Mbappe. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Great vision. And that pass just didn't quite work.
It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life.
Nesta. And Mateus. And it's Neymar. Now it's Eto'o. Lahm wriggles his way through. And this is Neymar. And the shot!
A real chance and a real let-off.
Lazio certainly looked sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Botafogo are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Closing in on goal. Great defending, strong and determined. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Araujo. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Shapes to shoot! And he's really put himself on the line here.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
That has earned a reprieve for the time being. And now they can spring out of defence. Nesta is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Mbappe. And he's picked it up out wide. Swings it across. Nesta tries to clear. Nedved.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Hernes. And here's Ibrahimovic. He has a look up. And a chance! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Maldini is very much of the non-shall-pass school of defending. Lahm going full tilt down the left. Oh, good ball! Nedved. Lahm. And it's Lahm. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Eto'o. And here's Neymar. Neymar driving forwards. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. He's found a way through. And this is Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Eto'o. Mateus. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Played out towards the right wing. It's a good run down the right. Very nicely done. Mateus. Now, can they get him away? And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0.
Gentileza de remover os carros estacionados na rua em frente ao estádio.
And the second half gets underway. So neither side has yet broken through. Knocks it out wide. Neymar goes steaming forward. Lahm. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, nice touch. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And it's Nedved. And this is Eto'o. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Tries to pass it through. Mbappe! Now that is commitment to the cause. Lahm plays it short. Oh, nicely intercepted. And now a sudden chance to counter. Good ball over the top. No foul, says the referee. Lazio appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Seedorf can see things others simply cannot. Passing is crisp and sharp. Lahm has it out wide and in space. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Still absolutely nothing to report here goals-wise. Not the most accurate pass. And here's Ibrahimovic. Distributed tidily. He is just caressing the ball. Oh, it's come loose. Hernes. Ibrahimovic. It's Ibrahimovic! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Lazio are looking to break at pace. Mateus.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
And it's Seedorf. Mbappe! Seedorf! Sticks it away!
Substituição no time do Botafogo.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Camisa 20. Camisa 19.
Lam.
Camisa 22. Deixando o campo
It is
para a
still
entrada
anyone's
de
game, 0-0.
Camisa 21.
Platini
Camisa
is
18.
always looking to break
Camisa
lines.
26. Camisa 15.
Goes for a
Pereira.
shot! They've scored! Finally, the deadlock is broken.
Well, what a shift in moods here, Peter. That weight's finally off their shoulders, and tails are well and truly up.
And that was as close to certain as can be.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Substituição no time do Botafogo. Camisa 6. Camisa 5. Deixando o campo para a
So there's going to
entrada
be another
de
change here.
Camisa 8.
A 1-0
Camisa
lead
10.
established.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Azar. Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, just skips past his man. He's being urged to shoot. And it's made its way. Great chance! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Engages and forces him off the ball. Bale going face-to-face with his great rival. And it's Lam. And this is Hullet. Ferdinand did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Well timed, excellent interception.
Botafogo really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Platini. Spread out to the left. Now, what about a counter-attack? That has not gone well. That pass isn't the best. No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. Gattuso. He's going to be disappointed with that. That is ended up in no man's land. Now it's Hullet. Knocks it into space. Chance, surely! Nice interception, well timed. And that is as far as it goes. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable for those with a vested interest. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
I've been in this position myself, and this will be difficult to take. They did everything right but score, but at least I suppose they can reflect on a few positives from this one.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic.
I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Hi, Peter. It's great to be here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on.
He's picked his way through.
Well, they've got it again.
Mateus. Nedved.
Fired deep towards the back post.
And he goes cross-field. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Lahm. Pings in and climbs up big! Goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Lazio finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Hernes. Nesta cannot be beaten that easily. Oh, he's onto this. Ferdinand clears it away. Now who's going to be first to this? Good running, strong and purposeful. That has been slung wide.
Turns and goes back. Shot at goal! Goal!
Level in a trice!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser. Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think...
Chance for a shot! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
You can never be too safe with someone like him around. They got away with that.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Played into space. Ibrahimovic gets flagged offside. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Nedved will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Out to the left it goes. Lahm delivers. Maldini attempts a clearance. Almost half an hour in now. Real chance! Sensational from Eto'o! He's got himself an absolute peach. And the comeback is complete.
Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
And yes, it's him again. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And the pass is intercepted.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Nesta is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. And that is as far as they're going to go. Vieira does well to get it back. Lahm just loves to go forward whenever he can. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Oh, easy pickings there. Mateus. Lahm is looking to influence the game from out wide. No way through.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Back to the keeper it goes. Ferdinand. Lahm does really well to win the ball there. Seedorf. Now it's Mbappe. Bellingham. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And we've reached half-time. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. So we reached the halfway point.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
Substituição no time do Botafogo. Camisa 22. Camisa 5. Camisa 20. Camisa 17. Deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 8. Camisa 10.
And we're
camisa
underway
9,
again.
Camisa 18.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
This might... Can he finish? He has done it! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage, fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Botafogo are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So all square, and not for the first time.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both.
And it's Eto'o.
And the shot! Azar.
He is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
He's chosen to go back.
Well, he just didn't have any support.
Lazio appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
He's having a shot!
And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Botafogo are looking to go forward now. Now, can they get him away? Great ball if he can get there. Botafogo are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise.
Well, the manager's got a decision to make here, whether he's happy to stick or twist.
And it's Bellingham. Vieira. It's Bellingham. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Not the most accurate pass. Taken back almost at once. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a...
There's the shot!
Substituição no time do Botafogo.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Ser substituído pelo jogador camisa 21. Teremos uma substituição.
He rises!
It's loose, and there's...
And again! Goal! Botafogo! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
Suarez at his razor-sharp best there.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Well, this is what we've been...
A header! He scores! And this is getting better and better.
He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
shooting chance! Now, who's going to be in for the pieces? That's another chance! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
Botafogo grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
It's Luis Suarez! Sticks it away! Result no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Chooses to go back. Nedved really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Mateus, Platini receives it in a good position here. That could spell trouble. Opts to play it back. Oh, such a clever touch. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified.
It's run loose here.
Nedved, Luis Suarez.
Great chance! And it's in!
As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
Lazio playing for pride here, the match surely beyond them. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And it's Azar, aimed beyond the defence.
Shapes to shoot!
Lacking in accuracy.
Teremos 5 minutos de acréscimo.
5 minutes to add. Now it's Rafael Leao. Hazard into the channel. And he whips it in.
Can he finish? They've scored! 3! He is flying! A vast presence, and there is no stopping him.
Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to...
So that's it. It is all over. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game.